Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Michael Orth and I will be your instructor for this term for the World Civilization class. Welcome to Missouri State West Plains. If this is your first class, I hope you enjoy your experience. If this is not your first class, I hope you've enjoyed your experience so far. I look forward to getting to know each of you in this class. And so as we're going through the class, I want to just kind of go through some things and show you some information that you'll need to be aware of and where to find things. First of all, there's a Get Started feature here that I wrote some information, just some basic things on what it takes to be successful in the class, what you need to be able to do, and what I expect from you to do. So I encourage you to read through that. Take a look, make sure you understand everything that I'm saying, and ask me if you have any questions. You also will see my instructor information there as well. Under announcements, I'll post weekly announcements about things. You'll find a weekly video from me, typically on Mondays, just introducing the week, and then on Wednesdays, just a short lecture over the course of what's being covered that week or what you've been reading about for the week. Let's go over the syllabus just here quickly. And I'm not going to go over everything with you. I just want to point out some things in here and just make you aware of them. Get this set up correctly. There we go. Sorry. You can read the course description. Up here you will see my office. I'm in Livebuyer 206. And you see my office hours there as well. I'm typically here, so if you need to meet with me about anything, shoot me an email, give me a call, set up a meeting, and come by and visit. I'd love to chat with you. Textbook is called Connections, A World History. And I thought I had it with me, but I don't. But it's by Judge and Langdon. You can get it in the bookstore. Make sure you get the Volume 2. Make sure you get the 3rd edition. Volume 1 is for the world history to 1500. Since it's world history since 1500, you'll need to make sure and get Volume 2. If you happen to buy a combined volume from the internet or somewhere, that's fine as well. Just know we'll be starting in Chapter 19 and going forward. Methods of instruction, you can see there. Again, mostly it's online. I'll post discussion questions as well, primary source documents from time to time to provide information, but mainly the textbook and videos that I post for you guys to watch. Evaluation procedure. This is what you all want to know. How am I going to be graded in the class? Well, first of all, you'll have discussion postings. Every week there will be a discussion question, and I require 2 things of students in the discussion postings. One is to respond to my initial question or my initial comment. I also then require you to respond to 2 additional students about what they have said, whether you agree or disagree. Whatever you do, just be cordial in your responses and don't say anything that you wouldn't want said to you. I do provide some guidelines under the Student Resource tab, so make sure you look at those before you post to see what I'm asking you to do and make sure you're meeting all the requirements. Quizzes, you'll have 5 of them. Multiple choice and true-false questions. I'll typically open those on Friday. You'll have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to take those. They are due by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday night. You'll also then have 3 exams. They will occur, as you can see, there in weeks 3, 6, and 8. You will not have quizzes those weeks. You will just have exams. The final exam will occur during the last week of class, and it is not comprehensive. These exams will consist of multiple choice questions and short answer questions. And again, like your quizzes, they are due at 11:59 p.m. on Sunday night. The only exception to this is that your final exam will be due on 11:59 p.m. on Thursday night during that last week of finals. That last week of finals, that will be the only thing that you have to do is your final exam. And then weekly homework. Each week you're required to answer the questions at the end of each chapter. They are under a heading called Ask Yourself, and you are to submit the questions and the answers to me through Blackboard. So that basically is the course itself in a nutshell. Discussion postings, quizzes, exams, and weekly homework to help you prepare for those exams. Standard grading scale, Makeup policy, you can see there, any late work is subject to a 5% penalty per day that is late. So make sure you get things turned in to me on time. And that being said, if you know you're going to be out of town for a reason, you need to work ahead, let me know. Once this semester gets started, folders will open up on Fridays before the next week. So like for next week, the folder would open up on this Friday, so you guys can actually work ahead a little bit and read ahead and watch the videos ahead if you need to do so. You can see the rest of this here, the syllabus. I'll allow you to read it. Our statements on academic integrity, our statements on plagiarism, and at the very end of it you'll see a course schedule there. In the course schedule I had a list of 2 current event papers. I'm not going to assign those. If you want to do one of them for some extra credit, let me know and I will work with you to get that done if you don't do well on a test. So there will be an opportunity to do some extra credit work in this class. But again, it will be one of those 2 papers if you choose to do so. So that's the syllabus in a nutshell. Let me get back to the course. Sorry about that. Course calendar. When you look at the course calendar, you can see when things are due. Notice here you have your Ask Yourself questions due on Sunday at 11:59, and those are what are posted right now. Discussion questions will not post up as being due because of the difference in the dates, but you are required to do those, so do not forget. Weekly assignments. I have put everything in order by week. Week 1, chapters 19 and 20. This is what we cover in this week. You can see each of these. I have discussion. You have discussion posting, and then you'll have lecture notes, a PowerPoint, and at least one video to watch. Same thing here, and then your questions that are due. Lecture notes, PowerPoint, and then a video. My lecture that I give to you will just be kind of summarizing the 2 chapters together for the week tomorrow. I won't be using a PowerPoint per se. I'll just be talking about the chapters themselves. And you can access each of these here by clicking on them. Let's go down to Student Resources. You can see here discussion board guidelines. Make sure again review those before you post the discussion board. My grades are here. As the semester progresses, you can keep up with things that you've submitted in your grade in the class. And then email instructor here, you can click on the link to email me as the instructor for the class. So that's just a short overview of the class. If you have any questions, comments, please let me know. I'll be glad to talk with you about them. Again, I'll post a video tomorrow going over the first week of the class, the first 2 chapters, and addressing kind of some overall themes. I look forward to meeting each of you in the class. I hope you have a great week. I'll speak with you soon.